What's up, everybody? Another great night for SnoCross. This time they were in Dubuque, Iowa. It's Sundown Mountain Resort. Definitely don't look like they had to bring a lot of the snow in themselves, just from everything around them wasn't anywhere near even having snow on it. But beautiful track and setup for the race. Again, beautiful looking spot. These that's two in a row that I got to see at ski resorts and stuff like and such locations. And I think they put on a really, really, you know, it's good scenery. It's just because how they have to have them. So good scenery makes the racing even better in my opinion because of that. So it could just be me, but I think beautiful places helps. Haley Shanley was back in the booth, which is nice to have. Again, her and the two of her with the other guy. It's good meshing, and when you're just used to that voice, it's nice because it's not like you ever you only see them for a few minutes during the whole broadcast, but having that same voice and that works out really good, even though the other guy that they had come in during that race was fantastic. So I'm not trying to take anything away from him. It was just nice to have her back after so many things. Another triple event, crown event for us. Josie Christian without a beanie on. That was different because she always has one on. Good Instagram account too, if you don't do that. But it was just weird, and it showed the temperature, outside, so you can still kind of see your breath, but they've been in places where just beanie pulled all the way down because it was so cold. So that was weird. And again, it showed the temperature and that they did probably have to bring a lot of that snow in to be able to do that. But that's okay because we had really good racing. I got to see a race with the sun still up, which was really weird. And sadly, I only get round 15 today because the recording that CBS, like all of that, said that it was round 16, but it turns out it was actually round 5 from Deadwood that they aired, and not round 16. So I only got round 15 free here. I tell you the results from round 16, but go on their website. Let's just leave it at because that website sucks. But SnoCross Dubuque 2023, a lot of good racing. Pro round 1, Emil Harr first again. He guys on a roll, put him up to 7 straight races since they started the Triple Crown thing winning, which is great to see. He figured it out better than everyone. Cody Cam was second. Daniel Benham was third. Pro Light main event. Oganar and LaBelle's racing up front. Amazing. And they might have made contact a few times with one another, but it wasn't crazy contact. And you never really see these guys making contact, but they did, bump each other a few times, but they kept it very racy, very respectful, and really very clean, even though they were making contact. Because the size of those things, that can go from 0 to woo really, really fast. And they kept it really good. So that was great to see them just going back and forth and being racing. Because if you watched any of it, or if you listened to this, LaBelle, Jordan LaBelle's been in his own world for most of the season. I think it took him 10, 11 races to finally not win. And, it's good to see him racing with people, but more importantly, it's really good to see good, tough, hard racing without anyone, just body slamming one another to take them out of the equation. Because, you watch, Supercross, it happens. NASCAR definitely happens. So it's good to see that stuff happen. Andy Pake, sadly injured during the race. Follow Racing Rosinski on Twitter if I see anything. I will definitely make sure to post it now as soon as I do, but I haven't seen anything as of this point. But he didn't look good. But he did ride off. So I don't know. As soon as an update is out there, I'll let you know. But again, they're not the greatest updating the website or anything. So only time will tell. But Riley Bester got the win. Jordan LaBelle got a second. Marcus Oganar was third. And then Creighton Dillon was fourth. Again, really good racing. Riley Bester's been, he's found his groove at the end of the season, I'd say. And, been racier with people. And Jordan LaBelle's actually had a couple of weeks where he had to work for it and earn it when it looked like he was just an autopilot. For the longest time, no one was anywhere even near him. So, that's how it's going to go down at the end. At least they made the interesting at the end of this, the racing at the end of the season interesting. And that shows that people progressed and figured stuff out as the season went on to get better and to catch up to where he was. And that's fantastic for me. As far as I'm concerned, that's what racing, should be. So really excited to see that happen. Season's not over yet, but it is coming, everybody. So make sure you check out this stuff as soon as you can. set the DVRs. Fine, you can type in SnoCross, it'll pop up. Yeah, set it to record. It won't let you down. It's good stuff, and their racing has been fantastic the last couple weeks. So I imagine coming to the end of the season, it's only going to get better and harder just because they have all those months off where they're not doing it. So should be good. Snowbike Moto 2, Troy Horbity was first and crown champion. So congratulations to Troy Horbity. Yeah, who doesn't like being crown champion? It's a great thing. He's done really good in the races that they've showed of it. And again, championship. So congratulations. RJ Marnock was second. Colton Krujicek was third. And Bobby Pagel was fourth. Pro round two, Emil Harr again. Got it for his eighth straight. Like I said, on fire. 8 in a row. That's a big deal. There might be 3 separate races per Triple Crown, but regardless, that's 8 races at that time, constraint to get that. And that's fantastic. Glad he figured it out, at the end there. Pro-Am women, Maylene Katu was first, got her 3rd straight championship. So congratulations to her, even though I'm sure she'll never hear this. But congratulations to her on getting a 3rd straight championship. She definitely earned it with how she was going around there. And we'll see what she can do next time around. And then Pro Race 3, Elias Ischol was first, finally got another one after dominating for a large portion of the season with Emil Harr back there right behind him in second. So, 8 straight wins in a second. That's not a bad 9-race stretch. And we're almost there. It's almost over. So we got to make it interesting, at least make it interesting, at the end. I'd rather, people pick up stuff, throughout the season to make the racing at the end really good over, the racing at the beginning started really good. And then someone just runs away with it all by themselves and it's not racing. So I like seeing progress and the end of the season being very interesting. So really cool to see again, Dubuque, Iowa, Sundown Mountain Resort, shout out to them because beautiful. And SnoCross are making that track, which is beautiful. And I look forward to the last race. I'm bummed that they didn't have round 16 air because I imagine, that would have been just as good at the rate they were going. I wish the website would be, up to date more, but still fantastic stuff. Good show. And maybe they'll, make up for it and they'll air it again at some later date. Maybe this weekend coming up. You never know, but make sure you set your DVRs because the season's coming to an end. They're not going to have anything else to air for a long time. And it's some of the best racing you'll ever see. Congrats to Emil Harr on his recent domination. Troy Horbity for his Snowbike Championship and Maylene Katu for her 3rd straight. It takes a lot to win 3 straight. Regardless, that takes, hard work, dedication, and all that to be able to keep doing it at that level. So shout out to all of them for that. And, again, great track, great scenery, even bringing in the snow and doing all, like they made it really good. And, only good things to come. But set those DVRs again, last races of the season coming up. And then it's done for the longest time. So check it out while you still can. It's great stuff. Set those damn DVRs. I'm tired of saying it for these guys. They deserve it. And I promise I won't disappoint with it. And that's where I'm going to leave it, though. Set the damn DVRs, people. Set them. At least check out the end of the season to see that I'm not out of my mind completely. Pretty close. Not completely. Big smile. But thanks for checking it out and giving me the time of day. That's all greatly appreciated. Again, check them out. Give them the time of day. Follow them on, they got an Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Follow that. At least you could see, you see highlights and stuff that they post on there. So at least you can get a gist of what I'm talking about. Check out the rest of, the shows that are out there, from both racing from over the weekend and the whole library out there. A lot of good stuff. Don't forget Apple Podcasts, Spotify for podcasters, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Audible, YouTube, Rumble, CloudHub, BitChute, Good Pods, Google Podcasts, even though it takes them like 9 years to get it on there compared to everyone else. But it's everywhere. Check out the Substack, Under Racing with Jesse Ruzinski. Make sure you share out that and all the episodes and links, all over the place. Everyone knows racing fans. Everyone has socials. Those few seconds helps out immensely. And I share them at all the socials, which are, again, Racing Ruzinski on Twitter and TikTok, the channel that's up now. And everything else, Instagram and all that, is Racing with Jesse Ruzinski. So check all those out and follow those. Don't forget to check out Josie, Christian's Instagram. You won't be disappointed. And there's new ones coming for both shows. I'm working currently on one with Substack. There's an episode coming about the new F1 sprint rules on Friday for all of y'all, so you could be in the loop before they happen Saturday. So be on the lookout for that. Join the mailing list on Substack. Share everything. I appreciate y'all. And until Friday, enjoy the rest of your week. Appreciate it. Bye.